Everything started out beautifully. I had two loving parents who would do anything for me, and a best friend I would die for. There wasn't a reason for me to be unhappy. My mom always told me that I would even sleep with a smile on my face. My best friends and I would spend every waking moment together, making memories that last a lifetime. We grew up together, me, my family, my friend. Everything was perfect. Really, just perfect. Until my last year of high school, when everything began to break apart, and I would lose every important person in my life. My friend's family had decided to move away. When I found out, I felt like the world had fallen. I didn't know how to react. Bad things like this had never happened to me in my life. Dealing with this was really hard. He couldn't even tell me in person. I guess he was having a really hard time dealing with it too. I took the easy way out, made some new friends, but they were the wrong friends. I spent night after night trying to ignore my problems rather than dealing with them. I thought that this was the biggest downtime I would have to experience, but God, was I wrong? My marks dropped in school so much that I couldn't even get to college. Mom and Dad tried to encourage me and told me to try again and really put some effort into it, but this really pissed me off for some reason. We got into a huge argument. My parents told me that I had changed and that they were really disappointed in me. For the first time in my life, I yelled back at them and told them their lives sucked. We just began to throw our voices back and forth. My mom started crying. And I guess my dad slipped when he told me that my mom was sick. And not just sick, she was dying. It was like finding out my best friend was leaving again. But this time it was my mom. And this time she wasn't just moving away. She was leaving me for good. From that point on, everything started to become a big blur. My mom had fallen into a coma, and she'd been moved into the hospital. And I think she was only expected to live for only a month. My house was silent. Me and Dad didn't even talk to each other. I realized that he was dealing with this worse than I was. But I just didn't know how to talk to him. Eventually I ended up here on the street, unwilling to go back home. Running away from my problems was the only way I knew how to deal with them. I stayed with a different person every night, whoever I could find at a bar or a club. The whole drugs, fighting, they weren't issues anymore. They just helped me to get farther away from everything. My friends told me that they knew a way to get past cash, and I had no choice. Every night from then on, I was either running from the cops, getting into fights, basically just abusing myself. It got to a point where all I could think about was my family, my friends. It got to a point where every time I met someone new, I would just start crying to them about how much I miss my mom and dad. I guess that's why I came to see that maybe I should stop trying to run away. Maybe for once in my life, I should go and face my problems. Who knows if things will get better or worse? All I know is that I need to take control of my life. This is the first step.